Good morning, guys. How we doing this morning? Bill here. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit different than what we've been doing. I've got a camping trip coming up here in about 6 weeks or so, and I've had some nice weather the past few days, so I thought, well, it'd be a perfect time to get my trailer ready to go. Just kind of go through things and make sure everything's good to go on it. There's not a whole lot to do. I got a couple of little projects I need to do on it, but nothing crazy. Mainly, I think the carbon monoxide or slash propane detector went bad in it. It's 2017, so it's what, seven years old, I guess. So I guess that's about the lifespan of those things. So we'll replace that and just do a walk around and look at everything. And it stays under an awning or a cover, a metal cover, so it's pretty well protected. But still, it's just a good idea to look over things. So with that being said, we'll give you a look at it. All right, here it is. It's a 2017 Forest River Surveyor. I bought it new, and it's you know, it's a pretty good little trailer. I think it's about 30 feet total, and I pull it with my Silverado, my Trail Boss, and it is a half-ton truck. But it seems to pull this trailer just fine. I wouldn't want to pull anything any bigger with that truck, but this one seems to be okay with it. I need to wash it. That's probably going to be the last thing I do. But I put new tires on it last year. The Goodyear Endurance tires. So I put the combination door locks on it, which I got a really good deal on those. I got 2 of them. I found them at an estate sale. I think I paid $5 for the pair of them, so they work. They're great. So we'll just give you a quick walk around here. We got a bicycle rack over there that goes on it, but I don't use it, so I just took it off. There's no reason for it. It's got a slide, and it's a wide slide, but it's real short. It only comes out like 2 feet, maybe 16 inches. I don't know, I've never measured it, so, which makes it kind of nice. It keeps the weight down. We got two dump. This is a rear kitchen, so I've got a dump valve under the back of it at the kitchen. Then there's another valve for the black tank and the shower right here. Got a little pass-through storage. It's not much of a storage, but it is somewhat of one. Yeah, it's full of stuff. So we'll have to dig all that out because my water pump's back in there. And I'll have to, I think I've got that opened up, and we'll have to put that back up. Got a magnet that holds the door up, which is kind of handy. Electric tone jack. So I keep that covered up because we get a lot of rain, and just keep the water off of it. I think I've got 2 20-pound tanks. I believe they're 20-pound, but as you can see, it's filthy. It's sitting there, and I got that tree over there, and it's just a mess. And here's something else I did to it last year. It's kind of nice. It's So what that is right there, that's a little Traeger. It's, let's see if I can get that thing. Well, I'll have to, hold on a second. So what I do is I put it on a slide and it pulls out. A little Traeger, which is, you know, I love my wood smoke, pellet smoke food, so that makes it nice. The only drawback is you got to have electricity to run it, and we usually stay in campgrounds, so there's that. We usually have electric hookup. I have it, you know what, if it comes down to it, I've got a generator, but I've also got a gas grill too. So, but let's go inside and I'll show you inside. So we've got a refrigerator right here, stove, decent amount of counter space. It's not crazy. Oh, that beeping, that's what I gotta fix today. That's that carbon monoxide detector going off, and I have a new one, well, propane gas detector slash carbon monoxide. I have a new one right there for it. We're going to put that in. Microwave, three burner stove, oven. So we come over, you know, we've got a little eating area and a couch, which television up here with all my cords to. These are just up there. I can plug my phone into the TV or whatever, you know. And I actually have a dish satellite system that I carry with me, and because I have dish at my house, and so when I'm out, we're out parked, we can watch satellite. But got lots of storage. I mean, there's a lot of this stuff is hardly even being used, you know. Lots of shelves, and or not shelves, but lots of cabinets. In here we have our bathroom, which is a nice size little bathroom. It works. It's not a porcelain toilet, but maybe that'll change at some point. This is one thing I don't like. There's no counter space for the bathroom sink, which kind of sucks. But we got a nice shower. I had to put a new skylight on it last year because the other one was starting to crack. More closet space. Pocket door for the bedroom. And here's the bedroom. With got a full queen size bed. You know, it's pretty standard, but it works. You know, one thing that's nice is when the slide is in, this whole thing from here all the way down to the sink to here, that's a slide that slides in, and when it's in, you can still get through there, which is pretty nice. Anyway, let's get started on that. First thing I want to do, I want to get that carbon monoxide detector changed, and that is underneath here. So I got to take this panel off, because that's it right there. I think if you can see that, or actually it's right down there. So I'll have to take that off. It's hardwired in. I have to cut my wires and wire in the other one. So we'll get started on that. That beeping is driving me nuts. All right, we got you set up here. So I just got 2 screws here. Got the square head bit. All right, there's my wiring. So what I'm going to do, I'll just disconnect these, cut the wire, and wire in the new one, and we'll hopefully that'll stop. Alright, here's what we've got. This is the old one that come off of it. I just cut the wires. So that's going to go in the trash. This is my new one here. So it has these covers that go on it. So if I want to mount it flush, I can use this. Got 2 different covers. This one here, I can mount it flush. I'll have to cut a hole, a bigger hole for this, or I can do the surface mount like this one was, and it'll mount like that, but on the surface. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the flush mount. That's going to mean I need to cut a little bigger hole, which, yeah, I can cut a hole. It's not a big deal. I'm kind of thinking that's the way I want to go, because I think it'll look better. I think it'll look better, and it'll take me 5 minutes to cut a hole. So I think that's the route we're going to go. All right, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and we'll mount that right in there. We'll flush mount it. So I think probably what I want to do is we'll just put it just like this. Let's see if we can get that. I don't know if that's square. That's square or not, but it's close enough. Okay, so what I've got a multi-tool here, and let's cut this baby. Okay, so what we got to do here is, first off, we got to not drop it. So what we got to do here is, this piece here comes out of this housing, and it's going to set right in there just like that. You have 4 little screws that's going to hold that in. So we pull the tape off of it. And so there's 4 little screws. These little guys right here. And we'll put those in. You don't want to go too tight with them, break your plastic. It's just Chinese plastic, so I'm assuming it's made in China. Everything nowadays is. So the brand on this is, I don't know if you can see that right there. Is that Techamore, something of that nature. Got it off Amazon. There. So that's what we got here. There's a test button, and I don't know what the readout, what that's for, the digital. I'll probably have to read the paperwork and see. But one reason I bought this one is because it has these guys here where you can just shove your wire in there and it clips in. You'll probably have to, I'll probably have to strip the wire, but I'll just shove it in there and we're good to go. That way, when I got to change it next time, I'll just pop this up and the wire will pull out, and I'll replace it with the same thing and we'll be good to go. So hopefully I didn't cut my hole too big, because I cut it to this now that I'm looking at it. It might not have been a good idea, but if I did, I guess I got a hole. Well, here it is. You know, I didn't cut my hole too big, but if it was any bigger, it would have not been good. I mean, we are right there. Don't want to go too tight with it here. That's not very thick. Yeah, I noticed I kind of went a little far with my saw right there, but it's fine. It'll be all right. The only person who's going to see it is my dog, and she doesn't care. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It's kind of flush. It's out of the way. A little part right there, but yeah, we're good. We are good. All right, so on our wires, I left, there's these two bigger wires that are coming in, and they have these crimps on them. So what I did, I left these like this on purpose, and I can just shove those into this like so, and we're good. I think we're going to be fine. That way, like I said earlier, when I get ready to replace this again, I can just pop these up and pull these out, and I'll just reuse this connector here. That way it's just easy to service. So we need to strip these back about 1/2 inch or so. Now this thing is 12 volt, so it's not like I'm worried about it shocking me. See, we just lift these guys here like that, and then we'll take our wire, just twist it, shove our wire, match red to red. Push it down, and black to black. There. So we are good. We're good now. And we'll bring you out here. Let's see what we've got here. I'm assuming it's working. I'll have to look at the paperwork and see. Okay, it took a couple of minutes, but it just calibrated itself, so we're working, and I can test it by pushing that. All right, so we should be good to go. That was easy. So if you guys like this kind of content, just let me know, and we can do some more. So I guess that's about all I got today. So like, subscribe. I appreciate every single watch. Every single time somebody watches, I appreciate that. So till next time, see ya.